For your next assignment this week, you will work through the Job 4 simulation. Job 4 covers all of the rules 1 through 10. Let's take a look at Job 4. To get started with Job 4, you will proceed as you have with the other simulations. Starting with this beginning screen, you will view the instructional video for Job 4. Once you've viewed the instructional video for Job 4, then you will proceed to start the job and you will work through the remaining cards. Now once again, the first 3 links you've already seen. If you need to review them, feel free to do so. But you want to go to the directions for Job 4. And when you click on the directions link, it's going to take you through, once again, the video that walks you through Job 4, and it's also going to, after that, have the link for you to start Job 4. Now, Job 4 has 54 cards, so please be aware of that. So review the 54 index cards, choose an action, and then edit each card as needed. Once all actions have been completed, file each card by dragging it to the correct folder. So here you'll be working with new cards. There aren't any cards already in the folder. So you'll start with Chicago Technical Institute, which is pretty much straightforward. Notice that you have code 1 and you have code step 2, and this is where you have your units. So if it requires units, then you're going to, which all of them have units, you're going to work through here.
Welcome to Job 4. This video walkthrough shows the different tasks you will complete in this job. In Job 4, you will apply alphabetic filing rules 1 to 10 to a series of 54 cards. First, click the Code Step 1 button to begin coding the necessary units on each card. Your cursor will turn into a slash mark with a circle around it. Click between each separate unit to place a slash mark. To delete an existing slash mark, simply click on it again. Click on the forward and back arrows to move between cards. Next, click on the Code Step 2 Units button to identify the correct sequence of the filing units. At first, your cursor will look like an underline. Click on the primary unit, or key unit, to underline it. Once you have identified the primary unit, your cursor will change into the number 2. Click on the second unit to identify it. Code any remaining units by clicking on each unit in order to place the correct number. If you discover that you have made an error, click on any underlined or numbered unit again to remove the number from that unit and all units that follow it. Continue to number the units on all cards until you have completed the set. In this job, you must also prepare all necessary cross-references. For each card requiring a cross-reference, click on the Add Cross-Reference button to generate a new card. Then, fill in the information on the cross-reference card. Some cards require more than one cross-reference. Every time you click the Add Cross-Reference button, you will generate a new cross-reference card for the current record. You may create up to 5 cross-references for each record. If you have created a cross-reference card in error, click the Delete button below the cross-reference card. Once you have finished coding, drag and drop each card into the correct folder for a rough sort. The Finish and Submit button will remain disabled until all records have been filed within folders. If you make a mistake, you can easily move each card to another folder simply by clicking the gray area at the top of the card. You can then drag and drop the card into the correct letter folder.
Your next job for this week will be Job 4, and Job 4 brings together all of the rules that you have gone over, rules 1 through 10. There are 54 cards in Job 4, and as you work through that job, you're going to prepare cross-references as you have done in the past. So you're going to start, you definitely want to view the video for the directions for Job 4, the walkthrough, because this is where you get all of the information. Now, there aren't any federal government cards in this simulation, so let's just look through the cards that you have, and I'll try and give you hints very quickly where I can. This one, Chicago Technical Institute, you'll index according to the rules. This one is a daycare, so nothing special. This one is a name, so remember that with the names, it's always last name first, first name, and if there's a title, the title comes last. This is a business name with a number, 727 Systems, so you would apply the number rule there. Now you do notice that there are no hints for Job 4, so keep that in mind. A to Z Sanitation, A to Z is hyphenated, so remember the rule for hyphenated letters or words. The Drawing Studio, remember how you treat the word the when it appears at the beginning of a business name. Chicago Technical Institute, now this is another one, so remember the order that you're going to consider. City, state, if the city and state are identical, then we go to street. If every unit of the street name is identical, we resort to the house number. Mr. Addison Inman, this is a personal name. Here you have Colby and Ingram Web Design. This one requires a cross-reference because you have two partners, so the cross-reference would be Ingram and Colby. Everybody's Internet Services, just the usual business name. Davis, Clay, and Inkley Law Firm. This one's going to have two cross-references. One for Clay, Inkley, and Davis, and one for Inkley, Davis, and Clay. This is a regular name, last name first, and professional name goes last. Now, if there were a Mr. in front of that, the professional name would be before the personal title. Allstate e-business. This one requires a C also. So you're going to do Allstate as one word because here it's Allstate is two words, and you only do the word Allstate. And what you're going to do is, this would be a C also because you're only doing that one word. You would tell them to also see Allstate as two words. And if you have any other business names with Allstate as two words, you will not do another cross-reference. This is what we call a permanent cross-reference, and you only do one. A regular name, a name with a professional title at the end. Now this is a state government, so Illinois State of Commerce Department. 21st Century Networks, be sure that you remember what to do with the ST. Lieutenant Andrew Aker, this is a name with a professional title in the front, so the professional title goes to the end. Images to Go, hyphenated. Eagle Tours, business name. Chicago Technical Institute, and I think there are several of those, so you'll have to decide the order in which to sort them. eBiz is the popular name. eBusiness Services. So you will refer back to the rule if you do not remember how you treat popular names and regular names. Emmanuel Community Church as written. Coffee Cove as written. This is a foreign business name, so this one you are going to prepare a cross-reference. So the business name or the name under which you're going to file it is Democrat and Popular Republic of Algeria. So Algeria, Democrat and Popular Republic of, or Algeria, Republic of, Democrat and Popular. Okay? And I have to look back to be sure I'm telling you correctly on that one. But then you're going to cross-reference it under the foreign name. One-way direct sales, business name. Illinois State Fire Bureau, so Illinois State Fire Bureau. Don't put, and of course you have training services, don't put of in unless it's there already. Designed for you. This is a personal name with both a professional and a personal title. A personal name. Personal name with professional and personal title. Personal name with a professional title. Personal name with a personal title. Company name, so Crystal Vision Company, as written. Dolls for Everyone. Electrical Workers Union, as written. Heather Ingram Davis. Ingram Davis is hyphenated, so the original unit would be under Ingram Davis, and you cross-reference under Davis, Heather Ingram. Coffee to Go, a business name. The Luna Hotel, remember it goes with Luna because it's a prefix. Andrew Ecker RN, personal name with a professional title. Allstate Distributors requires another cross-reference because here you have Allstate as one word, so you're going to say Allstate as two words if they look for it as two words. See also Allstate as one word. Okay. 805 Shopping Center, a business name that happens to start with a number. Chicago Technical Institute, there you have another one. So address is going to be the determiner of the order. Ms. Michelle Ames, Mayor. Mayor is a professional title, so Ames Michelle, Mayor, Mrs. Institute for Imaging Professionals changed its name to, so this is going to be the original filing segment. This is where you're going to file the original record. This will be the cross-reference, Institute of Imaging Professionals. The Coffee House, the goes at the end. Mrs. Sarah Davis, personal name. El Polo Loco, L goes with Polo because it's a prefix. Election Board, State of Illinois, so Illinois State of Election Board. The Attic Gallery, the at the end. Edwards Middle School, it's a school name as written. Attorney General's Office, so Illinois State of Attorney General's Office. 623 Chimney Sweepers, a business name. And Alpha and Omega Services Incorporated, Alpha and Omega Services, Inc. After you have indexed and coded, you're going to put them in the appropriate folder. Then you will sort the folders by going in the folder and sorting the records in the order in which they will be filed.